And hopefully we don't lag too much because I am definitely with my ultra settings on and hopefully these textures load okay. And yes, I definitely need to smoke a little. So I wanted to show off this home before I start cleaning it up because I am moving to a different parcel and I think I want to keep close to the same layout, but due to the layout that's already on this parcel, like around the edges of the land, I'm gonna have to like work with it a little bit. So it might change a bit, but I wanted to take a video of what I did to this land before I clean it up because I tend to change places so often that I forget to take pictures or document it, and I put a lot of work into these things, so I don't know why I don't cherish them a little bit more, if that makes sense. Let me fix something real quick. Um, in my settings here, because that's gonna bug me just a little bit. Okay, there we go. That's better. Is that all shift U? Yeah, okay. That's if you want to like hide all your toolbars and stuff. Alt Shift U helps with that. Um, I gotta get used to how this camera's gonna move around because I have it on the slow zoom. Who am I typing to? Nobody, girl. Let me pull my keyboard closer. Okay, so I guess we can start off here. I kind of made this like the landing point, I guess. I guess I should show it from like the front. I did like some mountains. Honestly, I was inspired by the people across the sim. I might zoom over there so you can see it. But I wish I knew how to work my camera better. Things are still a little gray as you can see. They're just loading in slow. Um, I did a nice medication cable over here in the corner. I guess I should walk around a bit so that I can kind of get an idea. This is just tall grass over here. Walking around is probably a bad idea. Oh no, we're okay. So you can go up into here, and I believe there's animations inside of it. God, I haven't used this since I put it out. I used it when I first bought it, but not since I've put it out. So it's got a nice view of the water in the back. I feel like I should just turn my shadows off so this looks better, but I'm gonna try to stick it out a little bit. It's easier when I'm just moving my camera around. And I need, see, the problem is, what is it? Alt Shift U. The problem is that I use this a lot, this button here that's in the middle, and okay, how about I just put my chat hidden over here? There we go. Okay. I like to use these arrows on the bottom. You can see me clicking. It just makes my life easier. Okay. So yeah, this is my little meditation cave over here. I did some bamboo around the outside. I really wanted like a foresty feel around this house. Um, I played the gacha a couple times to try to get this house and I just wasn't winning. So I ended up going onto Marketplace and yeah, see I'm lagging a little bit. Um, I played the gacha a couple times, but I was not getting anywhere, so I ended up finding it on Marketplace for a decent price. That's the good thing about gachas is that they're transferable, so if you want to pass it to somebody else or resell, you can do that on Marketplace. I tend to just give my gachas away. So usually they're just copies of things that I don't need copies of. So, Yeah, let me. I love the shadows, but I'm trying to show a house here. Let me fix that. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be so much better. I won't lag so much. Okay. So, I guess let me show the outside before I show the inside. Because like I said, I think if anything, as much as the outside might change at the new land, this house is probably going to remain the same. So, I mean, I redecorate sometimes on the inside of houses, but I've been in love with this house since the moment I bought it, and I don't think that I want to change it yet. Or at least I haven't found a house that I've fallen in love with since I found this house. So I say that, and then next week, like Trump Lolio will make a new house or something, and there goes that. I have a little panda garden over here. Um, I tried to put a lot of different like little areas. Okay, camera, get it together. I tried to put a lot of different areas around that are just like relaxing to look at and hang out in front of and are good for backgrounds and pictures. Like I surrounded the whole house on this side. Textures are loading a little slow. I surrounded the whole house, well, not just on this side, but like around the entire thing where there weren't entryways with just like flowers everywhere. There were like these gardens. I should just show you where they're from. I think they're starting to get into events now, this store. What is this? MSD, but that's not Morgan Sim Designs. Yeah, that's what it's called. I think I've recently seen them at a couple events. I went and got land with more prints on it, like I was gonna need it. Like, I still have 500 on this one, good God. Anyways, Morgan Sim Designs, they create like these really great, even the panda garden that I just shown too is from them, I believe. But they create these gardens that are all attached already, as you can see. Like this is one, if I lift it up, this is one big piece. But the good part is they're modifiable. I think they have like different versions. I don't know if they're all modifiable, but for the most part, all the ones that I have been modify. I know you can buy them copyable or not copyable, I believe. So be wary of like what you're buying and make sure you're buying what you want. And certain things I've bought not copyable just because of the pricing, and I knew I didn't need more than one. But like I think this set right here is definitely copyable because I think this is like two of them next to each other. But the good part is that they are modifiable. So like if a cluster of flowers was like too close to your house, or you wanted to like maneuver it around some stairs, like if you look over here actually, if I go around front right here, instead of just putting like one, look, we have a floater. We have a floor. I'm getting ready to pick this damn house up already, and we have a floater. See, and some of them, like those leaves were separate from these flowers, but you can select them together and bring them down if you um, go into edit linked mode and select the piece you want to move, and then you hold down the control button on your keyboard and click on the other item. You can slide them together. But this, as you can see, this plant is attached to this, but these plants are typically built like a straight way. So you can kind of maneuver them about. So like if you wanted like a bigger garden or you wanted it to be like fluffy looking, you can, like see for the most part they're straight away gardens. I don't know what you call that. I don't know why I'm calling it a straightaway, but that's what it's getting called today. So, ooh, over here, that's my little orange tree. Over here we have the fairy garden, which I love. I keep checking the stream screen because last time I recorded, for some reason, it just stopped recording. But I think I saw that somebody else was having that problem one day too, so it might have just been that Streamlabs was acting up or something. But anyways, this is my little fairy garden. It's got like a cute little pond right here, and you can see the little fairies on it. This was, who is this by? Is this by the same? I think so. Yeah. Like I said, they have a lot of different gardens over there, which is nice because if you're someone like me that, I mean, I probably will get into building my own gardens a little bit more now because I'm starting to appreciate them a little bit more, but I kind of like these pre-built ones. So, and they're not that expensive. But as you can see, like some of the fairies are flying around, some of them are just hanging out. I thought this was really cute. It's so like miniature. If you see my avatar standing over here, their little house is over here. I love these spinners. I think these were at like I think maybe like a 50L Friday or a Saturday sale or something. They're cute. And then I put a little seating area right here. I should swap those snacks out for some good snacks or some alcohol because And then over here we have, I think this is what next. And is that just like a random plate of food in the wrong spot? Yeah, I might have done that on accident. Oops. Just slide that over here. I have no idea where that's supposed to go. This comes on like a cute little reser, but I might have been moving something else and grabbed that too on accident because that happens a lot. I try to lock things, but you know, certain things like that you wouldn't lock it because I think that's clickable. No, it's not actually. I could probably link that somewhere. But anyways, as you can see, I added more gardens back here. I maneuvered these flowers a little bit too so that they would like kind of fit around the grill. Wouldn't be just like a straight shot. Um, my whole goal with this parcel was to kind of try to block out the other parcels if you couldn't tell. I think I did a pretty good job actually. Not gonna lie. I really like this land and I'm questioning myself a little bit on why I meant the other one. But I had a day left on this one. So like usually when my rent starts to get low, I start to question myself and I'm like, do I want to be somewhere else? And it's cute here, but as you can tell, like I'm lagging a little bit. And this is without my shadows on. And I think it's because the people in the parcel next to me, while they're up like I think 1,000 meters or something in the air, I think they're breedables from so if they're scripty, they tend to cause a lot of lag. Not to mention it's kind of like a store, so people are constantly loading in and out. And when people are loading in and out of a sim a lot, it can cause a bit of lag because it's constantly a new avatar loading. Or at least that's what I've learned. I could be completely wrong. But I think that was the main reason why I wanted to move. And then I ended up getting more prims on the next parcel, so this might get more obnoxious. Who knows? But this is my little vegetable garden. It's got like cute little poses in it. It's not really something that it's more for like RP, but honestly, like I live here by myself, so let's be honest, it's more for pictures. It's more for pictures, but sometimes I just stand around back here. I have a vegetable garden in real life, so it I don't know. It's not an aesthetic girl. I don't know what to call it, but I like being outside. And I wish I had one of these little greenhouses outside. I have a stand-up one, but I don't have like the how cute is this? Just to have a little one like that you could stand at. Well, you probably still have to be on your knees, but I think you kind of get what I'm saying. Anyways, stop rambling. As you can see, this is the back of the house, the back porch. I didn't add too many high flowers right here because I had put this cute little what would you call this? I don't even know what to call this. What are you called? A tool rack. It's a rack. That's what you'd call it. I wanted to call it a shelf, and it's not a shelf. But I had this little tool rack here, so I didn't want to make it look like it was blocked off by the flowers, so you could kind of have access to it, make it look a little realistic. Um, my little shed with my stuff in it, and then if you come over here, I've got my little fountain cauldron. I'm just kind of trying to let things load in the background a bit because I know as soon as I move, something else new is trying to load. Okay, there we go. This is like the cutest little bench ever. It's a book. It's a book for God's sakes. It's a book. I gotta stop saying that. Ooh, I didn't mean to stand up, but you get the gist. It was a bench. I was sitting on it, but it's got a cute couple of poses inside of it, and I like the little saying that was on it. I've been reading a lot lately in real life. I've been trying to get back into my childhood roots, I guess you would call it. I almost said, see what happens when you smoke weed? You can't speak English. Get it together. Anyways, this is my little fox garden back here. I put another bench up there for if I feel like chilling out with him. And he just, security, security, and he comes running. That's his name. It wasn't officially his name until like right now, but it's his name. So if you go I think it's this way. I've added so many hills with just like groups of flowers because flowers. I'm learning a lot about wildflowers right now in real life, so it's nice to be surrounded with them in SL. How did I think that I was gonna? I haven't been over here, like tried to walk over here yet. I just decorated it, but I guess this is how you would get over here. And I guess that's how you'd walk through it. Cool, perfect. This is like my little smoke seat. I was clicking the wrong thing. My little smoking hideaway. This is from the Weed Shack, and I won't do it because this is YouTube, and I don't know how old everybody is watching. But there are like bong poses and joint poses in it, which is great. So I can sit here and hang out by the waterfall. Bro, why am I like getting sad that I got rid of this? Why? I wish I had rented from the same landowners because I could have gotten away with asking them to just, move the rent money over here. But honestly, like I said, the lag, so I keep saying that, but then I keep arguing with myself. I guess I can go down here to the beach real quick so that before we go inside the house. I don't really I was tempted to move to a beach after this parcel just to like switch it up, but I really like my forest trees and things, and I'll show like the way the new land looks before I attack it, and you can get the gist of what I mean. There's kind of a little beach over there, but I don't I think that I'm tired of living on SL beaches because I've lived on them for so long. Um, Me and my twin always would rent on beaches, forever beaches, and they're beautiful, but I think that I'm ready for all the trees and the shrubbery and the flowers and like look at this. Look how pretty this is. I don't know why I haven't hung out down here. I should take a picture down here before I clean this up. I'll probably forget to do that though, so I'm glad I'm doing this video. Perfect. So if you head up back this way, you can get into the house. Look, let's get a... No, I'm gonna get a coffee inside. I was gonna get a lemonade right there, because those are clickable, but I purposely made this chair. If you make things phantom, they won't get in your way, just saying. Like, you can edit items like these flowers, because, like, sometimes, you lag. So while you're walking around, you don't have to worry about, like, dunk, smack your head on the flower plant. Flower plant. On the hanging basket. I'll learn English one day, I promise. It's my first language, but I'm gonna learn it. But if you go into edit mode and you go under the object tab, you can click phantom and it'll just make it so your avatar walks through the object instead of bumping into it. So, my door is open, so I don't know what's going on right here. There we go. Oh boy. So this house has very low ceilings, which is my only complaint about it because it's the only reason I would change this house. But again, I haven't found a house that I've fallen in love with to change it. So, let me start at the front door here before I start zooming around everywhere. I put a cute little shoe rack over here. Textures are still kind of loading a little slow. I have, some pictures over here. This was like a collage that was already put together. Looks like it's by Backbone. A lot of my plants are from Dust Bunny. They're from Tarte. They're from Crate had some. Soy has a lot of good plants. Of course, what is it called? Mithril? Mithril. I hope I'm saying that right. That's another good one. Put the, okay. I didn't mean to zoom into that tulip. What a pretty flower. This is like a little coat rack, just to, there's a sweater hanging off of it. And then over here, I just put, I really like this seating area. I find that I put it out like, okay, girl, okay. Um, I find that I put it out in a lot of my houses. I'll put this seating area out with this cabinet because it's a set by Craftwork. And I don't know what it is about blue and white china, but I love it. I think it looks really pretty in any of the houses that I use, whether it's in the forest or in the beach. But I added some flowers in here and some to the top of it. I thought this is cute. I don't think this is not no yeah, this is by who is this flower by? Oh yeah, this is all linked. Hold on. That's another way to save on prims, by the way. If you link things that like you can link no copy objects. I don't know who this is by. This is what happens when you link things together. I think that's by Fancy Decor because, yeah, Dutch Tulip. Fancy Decor, Dutch Tulip. Yeah, that's by Fancy Decor because this is by Craftwork. Yeah, Craftwork. Okay. I thought I was going crazy for a second. I was like, this isn't by Fancy Decor. That tulip is by, what is it called? Dutch Tulip. I'm not even gonna attempt that. You can see it on the screen. I then have, this little shelf over here with some of my um, sage making tools, and these aren't for sage, these are smudge sticks. Yes, I was calling it sage. I meant smudge sticks. Just some of my little, Wiccan objects to practice with. And over here, I don't want to, should we do, I guess we could do the living room next. So I added, if you see these barn doors, I think these were from an event as a sale as well, like a Saturday sale or something like that. So they were pretty cheap when I did buy them, but they came in a set of different colors. And they do open and close, but I really just like the way that they open and close. This is like a super wide. Okay, when I zoom out, it like fucks up. It's a super wide area, and so I didn't want the doors to open and close because they weren't opening and closing in the right spot. So I edited the object. I took the scripts out, and then the whole object is modifiable. So I stretched the top bar out, this part here. I stretched the top bar out, and then I grabbed the doors. As you can see, you can move them. If you want to move something back quickly, you can just press Control Z and it'll move back to where you moved it. If you've accidentally moved something, just stay in edit mode and hit Control Z on your keyboard and it'll go right back into place. So like if I were to slide this here by accident, if I hit Control Z on my keyboard, it moves right back. I'm just trying to like teach tricks like as I'm going along here. But Yeah, this was just too, I felt like there wasn't enough separation between the like living area and the front area and like the kitchen. So I wanted to put some, I was like debating on building a wall, but literally I think this like the week before I bought these doors. So I pulled them out and I tested them out and they ended up working out. So there's that. If you see this green vine, I'm not gonna move my avatar, I'll just zoom. If you see this green ivy hanging here, this I have hanging from the banister up in my bedroom. I thought that looked really cool, just, hanging down. Over here, I'm over here moving buttons around on accident. Um, this is just kind of like it's a living area, but it's just more, I'm not, like I watch shows in real life, but I'm not much of a movie watching person or a TV watching person when I'm on SL. I'm on here to, play the game. So over here is just kind of like a relaxation area. I have my parrot out. I used to have my dogs out, but I think I picked them up. My textures are loading. It's pretty slow because even he looks better than he does right now. I think he's by Gion. No, I lied. TLC. TLC Home Collection. Um, I have a little. Is there a little shelf over here? See, I tend to like build these shelves. Like this has probably followed me from like 10 houses ago. I don't pull it out in every house, but like I'll go through when I move to a new house, like I'll go through my bundles of picked up things because what I do is when I build shelves, if it's something that doesn't have gatches all over it and is copyable, I will just pick it up in a group if it's not already linked together and saves me some time. Um, this shelf is cute. I loved this bookshelf when I saw. I like the wood stain. Looks really pretty. I guess I could zoom more into things while I'm, looking around. I love sunflowers, so I had to put my little sunflower pot down there. This is a picture frame if it decides to load. My textures are struggling. But like I said, I feel like I don't know if that's, part of the reason is because over here is laggy or if it's me or what, but that's a cute picture frame. Um, Over here I have my some planters and I placed a bench in front of the window because I didn't want the window to be blocked, but I wanted some type of a seat in front of it for, photos and things. So, and it's such a great view because you can see the garden, and the garden shed is there, but the tree with the lights on it and things. It's just a nice view. Um, I got my little sloth scent holder. He's so cute. Is that not the cutest thing you've ever seen? And this artwork. It's not artwork, it's a quote, but it's cute. Some drying flowers on the side of it. Um, so moving to the kitchen here, I've got this shelf. I love this unit. It doesn't open. I think it's by Mud Honey. Um, Pretty sure it's by Mud Honey. Yeah. And I just really like it. The texture on it, like the withered look of furniture, I think looks really nice. And then I really liked, as weird as it is, this um, metal work. Like they really paid attention to the detail on these. I love it. I have some more, of course, flowers and hanging ivy. Um, this flower in a box is great. And over here, just trying to give things a chance to load as far as textures go. I thought these are the cutest things because again, I'm learning about wildfire flowers, wild flowers. Maybe I need to take another hit. Maybe that's my problem. I would love to make something like these in real life. These are so pretty. and of course have tons of health benefits when you're using the right flowers that have the right vitamins and minerals and things that we need. Like, I think that's so great. I think this is like a tea preparation. I thought that was cute. Kind of like was well fitting to the area. Ooh, my coffee. I forgot I was gonna get a coffee, but before we get over there, put a cute little shopping bag down here. There are some animations in this kitchen set. This is by Mudhoney. Um, I think there's animations in the sink and the stove. The fridge doesn't open or anything like that, but I've loved this kitchen. I think I've taken the scripts out already, but I'm pretty sure in this set the cupboards stay the same color. You can just change the woodwork on top. And you can change the woodwork on the sink, but I think the sink bin stays black. Um, the chalkboard area I did above the cabinets is from another kitchen set. I think it, yep. The Toronto set by Bazaar. I was looking for a backdrop to like do for above this walling here that goes halfway around the whole house. I don't know what to call that, but I was going to do like a backsplash, and I had like a white brick that I was trying to use, but I just felt like it was just so much white, and this chalkboard just popped up on my list, so it's kind of just like a fell into my lap type of thing. I wasn't intentionally looking for it, it just kind of showed up. But this recipe for love, I believe, also comes with that set. I've got my mug rack over here because I love mugs. Um, this pan set above the oven is by Hive. I have a seasoning rack over here. Let me zoom in a little bit more. Cute little seasoning rack. Who's this by? OW. I think that's Old World. Yes, that's Old World. Um, that's a great store. They've got a lot of more rustic looking things, but they usually tend to fit with what I'm going for in my houses. This is a gacha item. It's not really a working item, but it just looked really cute on the counter. This, however, is my favorite thing. I actually added these. These pumps are by Dust Bunny, yeah. The syrup dispensers. I thought those looked so cute up there because this coffee set, look, you can turn it on, but this whole set, this came already here, like the coffee beans and everything here. The coffee cups are here, but these syrups I added because I just thought that would be like a cute little setup on top of the coffee maker. But on this coffee maker, once it turns on, you can click the arrows and you can choose what kind of coffee you want. I'm over here like it's hot in RL and I don't want to drink any of these hot drinks. But maybe we'll do tea because it has a cute little cup. It's got like a butterfly on it. So then if you look down here, usually the cup will res, but the cup is not resing. But as you can see, the tea's filling up. So like while my avatar is drinking it, I think it's going to ask if I want it to attach. Yes, it did. Like I said, normally you can see the cup there, but once you attach it to yourself and she sips it, which she will do as well. See, I love this is what the mug looks like. It's got little butterflies on it and the little tea sticking out of it. But you can see, look, my hair is thirsty. Don't judge me. It's got the bento animations to hold the cup, but also as you're drinking it, the tea will go down, and then once the tea is empty, the cup will leave your hand. And it actually, I think it takes like a good 10 minutes before the cup actually empties. But let me get back. I think, what else do I have in the kitchen here? I tried to like leave this open. I like was so tempted to extend this chalkboard wall to go across all the way to the fridge and kind of give the kitchen its own area. But I feel like the house is so small that maybe they should be tied in together. You kind of just, from every room you can kind of see another room. Because as you can see, they're not really separated. I created the separation with cabinets here. I should put a plant on top of this fridge. Why didn't I do that? See, my houses are still forever getting decorated because while I'm like talking about it, I'm looking around and I'm like, I could put something there. I could put something there. And yeah, to some second lifers, they might think this is a little overcrowded. I'm a photographer and I like for things to be, all up in my business to make for good photos, which I think a lot of people don't even realize that, the closer you have things together, the easier it is to have a backdrop, honestly. But we can go up the stairs. I've got, a little plant hanging here. Actually, I have some cute stuff over here. Wait. I have my moon plant right there. But I also I put some herbs hanging from this window. Like, this is another, like, random thing that I didn't know was in my inventory. And it's a gacha, but it's, drying basil and what's this? Coriander. I thought that was so cute. So, like, my houses usually have, like, little things like that at random. Let me let this, I think this picture was, like, already seen from a different part of the house, but okay, I fucked up. This picture right here. If the texture decides to load sometime this year. Yeah, story of my life. Just saying. Anyways, back to business. Um, Before we get all into this, look, I'm not even gonna turn around and let it load yet. I wanna show the rest of these frames on the wall because they're so cute. I just bought this set. Was this out for 50 Lemon Fridays this week, maybe? No. I feel like I just put these out. I don't know. I don't know. Um, a lot of people, we were actually discussing it in Mila's Discord the other day about how some of us, what's the word I'm going for? How some of us organize our inventories and like I organize by like what the objects are, where some people will organize by the events that they bought them at, and I was like, oof, I shop way too much and the the amount of folders that would be here and I don't know, I wouldn't be able to find anything because I don't remember things by events. I remember things by like what they are. So, like to make sense of what I'm saying a little bit, I guess I'll show my inventory real quick. I think this picture moves if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if it's a slow mover. Okay, I'm lagging. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Yeah, I saw that coming. Okay, ignore this mess first of all. Collapse this real quick. Yeah, now everybody knows what you wear. Good job. Good job. Oh well, whatever. Um, if you go into like my animations folder, I have my house furniture right here. Okay, so who knows what random things you guys are saying? I don't play Bloodlines anymore. That's so old. Oh my god, I'm lagging, so I'm just like looking at the screen. Why did I do this to myself? Why? Look at you black screening. There we go. Okay. So if I go into my house furniture folder, as you can see, like this is what it looks like. Like it's by room to begin with, like bedroom, bathroom, dining room, kitchen. But like if you go in these folders, like the kitchen folder for instance, like there's more subfolders. There's decor, food, kitchens. Anyways, so yeah, that's the separation I have in here. I had to step away for a second. But over here is my shelf, and I've got some books, I've got some stones, I've got um what do I got down here? I think that's an urn. It is. Don't ask me what I use it for. I have no idea. I've got a little meditation table over here, right in front of my window, so I get a good view. And then over here I have this is basically my table that I do all of my spell work in and things like that, or what I would do it on anyways. It's more of an aesthetic thing here in SL, but this is a table I have set up in real life as well to do any type of work that I do, rituals and things like that. I actually have it as like a side table next to my computer desk. And over here, we got the greens. I could probably add a little more to this shelf. I think I pulled it out and then it was already like this and I didn't finish putting it together. I had to have this plant because, like, come on. Nobody does this on this game with this water bottle attached to it. Like, no other plants have that. I thought that was cute. So it looks like, it's alright. It looks like it's realistically watering it, which is cool. So this is my little rockabilly shelf. This actually has like a, when you buy it, it has I don't know who this is by. I don't know if this is out still. It's maybe something that's old, but it had a skull over here with a toupee or something. He looked like Elvis, I think. And I edited this and added flowers instead just 'cause I'm not much of a skull girl. Not gonna lie. This is my little bed. I put some hanging candles and these cute, what would you call these? Pendulums? I don't know if you'd call it a pendulum. That's not a pendulum. They're called Lumières, but they're by Axis. Axix? Axix? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Floor Plan made the candles. My bed is by 2269, which I believe also has really nice plants. Over here, I've got my moon. This was a gacha, which just wouldn't let me win my moon. I won a couple other things, but the moon was what I was looking for. And then this is my pipe planter back here from Mithril. I've got a dresser over here. Um, I struggle with these angled ceilings because I always want to hang things from them, so I end up like full on tilting it and making it fit correctly. But now look at that bird. I guess a bird could stand like that. He's not even standing on it correctly anyways, so win-win. My little makeup organizer. I have like whole bathroom sets and it would be nice to have a bathroom, but I was like, I don't ever use it. I might take some pictures in the bathtub or something, but it's not a big deal that I don't have one. I figure the next house will have one, I'm sure. But yeah, this is my little house and I wanted to show it off before I, tear it down. Oh, let me show the new land real quick so you can get an idea of what I meant earlier about maybe having to change the actual, outskirts of what the house sits on. I think I'm just gonna build it so it's like connected to the front land that's already there. Sorry, my real life has no idea that I'm recording a video right now, so he keeps walking in. He just went back outside though, so I can finish doing my video now, which is a lot longer than I was planning on it being. I could just be lagging because I need to relog, but you know. Alright, alright. My bad. I forgot that I'm using this slow camera. My bad. Um, let's do load. I'll give this a chance to load for a second. Yeah, I definitely need a good relog. I think that's my problem. Was running around and, you know, with my shadows on. Now it's causing me to lag a bit. Frozen. We out here frozen. You can do it. I can't help. There we go. I'm still drinking my tea, so okay. Good news, your tea travels with you. Perfect. So as you can kind of tell, as the textures load in, this land is like surrounded by rocks, which I was like, oh, more privacy, which is why I fell in love with it. You know what? I didn't even see, not that it matters because when I take pictures, so like my twin taught me this, but she would always like buy land where the sun and moon was like it would rise and set in front of her well when she was on parcels anyways. But when I do pictures, see I'm not in front of it, which kind of sucks. You would have seen the sunland here. You can on Firestorm anyways. I'm not sure how other viewers work, but in Firestorm you can edit whatever preset you're using and then you can go down here to the angle and you can change the angle of the sun. So if I wanted to have a sunset in my photo, like this is what I meant by the sun being right here. See how the sun is landing here. The moon would be here. See the moon's right there. You can kind of see it in the background. So like, yeah, it's nice when, you know, you're just hanging out and you don't have to change the wind light yourself. But I have a bad habit of doing that anyways. So that's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. But anyways, so yeah, this whole plot is alright. That zoomed real weird, didn't it? I got this plot. I might, like the waterfall that I had out at the other land will probably end up somewhere here. But I just thought this was nice because no matter like how high above the ground I make the house, I don't have to worry about empty land being behind me or something like that. Which, like I said, I think the house will end up being pulled forward and still being built on those like little platforms that I have because like in all reality, this is the way the parcel looks. So you can see the parcel lines for those of you that know what I'm talking about. Oh, let me get this out of here. Yeah, free sponsorship over here for these people that own this place, huh? Not free sponsorship, you know what I meant. Free press. But the way the landline is it ends right before those rocks. So these technically aren't in my parcel, so I can do whatever I want in front of the parcel, in front of all these rocks, because they are not on my land. And they aren't on neighbors or anything. This is just how I like to get these lands sometimes from State because they will have like, you know, like a scenery already. So I don't have to worry about building my own backdrop or over, you know, doing the trees like I had to in the other place to because you know trees can get kind of primmy depending on where they're from and what they look like and you know what they, you know, just entail in general. But I think I might just end up having to like redo the front part of it I'm thinking because like this is flat SL land right here. This is grass that they've added which is it attached to anything? No. So, well, this grass isn't. That grass is attached to that. Okay, so that little bit of grass is gonna have to stay. But, like, this could stay here, and I could literally, as I'm building the platforms, attach it to here. Because I think this is a mesh piece, if I'm correct. Yes, these are mesh pieces. And they're going into like the Second Life land. So what I'm thinking is I'll build those platforms still, and it'll just look like a hill going down to this hill. And then I'll have, a beachfront. And my landline ends like at the water, like right before the sand turns to water. I can still go out there and, use it for swimming and stuff like that. But I'll be able to, at least if I want to like put anything in the sand and put like my seats back down there again, I can still at least do that, hang out down there. It's more of like a pond than it is like a beach, which is kind of cute. Not mad about it. But here's to new ventures. And maybe after I set this up to my liking, I will do another video. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna do this video thing or not. I'm testing it out here and there. We'll see.